And welcome back, everybody. Hanging out with one of our favorite people, Paul Lewis, Cool Things in the Sky guy, here because there is so much to talk about. He just informed me we are in meteor shower season.
Yeah, buddy.
And oh, by the way, a full moon tonight. Paul, how are you?
Yeah, that helps a lot. I'm fine, and I hope that you and all of yours are as well.
We are. Thank you for asking.
We got a lot going on. We've got a meteor shower tonight, but we've got a full moon today.
Okay.
It's 99% in the morning, so if you're going to watch for meteors, this occurred to me yesterday.
He's got a suggestion.
Get an umbrella and hold the umbrella, set it up somewhere where you can lie on the ground and have it block out the moon.
Okay.
That will actually improve your view because you're blocking out that intense light of the moon. So this might be a big help to help you see some of them, but anytime we've got a moon in the sky, it takes away from being able to see the fainter ones anyway.
Sure.
But tonight is the Orionids, and the peak time will be probably after midnight, 2 a.m., somewhere around in there.
Okay.
But then after this one, we have the Leonids in November, and they are typically not the greatest shower of the year, but they have had outbursts where we've seen thousands of meteors per hour, and it does that periodically. This is not one of those years, but unfortunately the moon is going to be 98% for that one, so again with the umbrella. And then in December, the Geminids, which are one of the really good showers of the year, unfortunately again 77% lit moon.
Okay.
So again with the umbrella, or find somewhere you can block the moon out, some way to do that. Always the best way to observe meteors anywhere, anytime, is to get away from any kind of extraneous light.
Sure.
Light pollution is our enemy, and so and the best thing to do, don't worry about where they're coming from. The radiant, or the place in the sky where they appear to come from, that's how they get their name. The meteors for tonight come out of Orion, thus the Orionids, and so forth with Leo, Leonids, Gemini, Geminids, etc. And give it a shot, because I've always said if you don't look, you won't see a thing.
Right, if you don't try,
But then
you will miss it.
January of 2022 here's another great meteor shower we don't tend to pay a lot of attention to because it's cold.
Okay.
But it always peaks around the 2nd or 3rd of January, which happens to be when we're closest to the sun. Which doesn't play a role in this at all, but it's interesting to know that that's when we're closest to the sun, is in the winter.
A little tidbit. Hey,
So,
you always bring on things to demonstrate, do a little show and tell. What is this?
a difference between the size of what makes meteors that we see, those streaks of light in the sky. These are salt grains, and you could do sugar, salt, pepper, any of the fine grained ingredients that you might use are a cool way to consider what they might actually be size-wise. That is an iron meteorite that made it through the atmosphere and landed on Earth, and it's all burnt up on the outside.
Wow.
That's why the darkening is, but you can see there's metal underneath.
Fascinating.
So this is an iron meteorite
Okay.
that is very different from these. We don't get these from meteor showers, we get those from meteor showers. So they never make it to the Earth.
All right, lots of meteor showers as we
Yes.
have entered the meteor shower season. Todd, I don't know if you knew that. I'm sure you knew we'd have a full moon tonight, though.
Hey, I tell you what, yeah, full moon. I think technically it was full at 10:57 this morning.